Last week on Talent Search Cymru, Disco and Dance got off to an energetic start and, unfortunately, an elimination was made. Tonight on Talent Search Cymru.
Kids, and they're turning into absolute stars.
This process has done you the absolute world of good.
Your identity is soaring, absolutely soaring.
And it's idols and inspirations.
Not only was that the moment for you that I've been waiting for, that was my favourite thing of the entire series.
I would be scared in my boots right now.
What would you become by the end of this process?
And emotions run high.
That was fantastic.
It just showed a lot more control, I think, than what we've seen.
This was my favourite of viewers to date.
That was amazing.
That's the closest I've come to tears tonight.
That was vulnerability coming through.
But who
This is the start for me of what I want to see you progress further on doing.
will make it to
I didn't know you had that technicality.
the top 8?
This subject is so close for me.
Welcome to our final 360 theme challenge round. This week our final 9 take on idols and inspirations. Now let's go over to the judges. So judges, it's the final theme challenge of this series. What are you all thinking about idols and inspiration?
So I'm really excited to see what kind of artists they bring and who they really are inspired by and what the inspiration behind their song choices are. So I'm excited to see more into the characters behind the contestants.
This is my absolute favourite theme, I've got to be honest. I love seeing what sort of thing drives a passion in wanting to sing and wanting to perform, dance, whatever it is you bring. I love to see that vulnerability of like, this is me and this is why I'm here and this is why I do it. So I can't wait to be able to see what they bring.
I'm sure it's going to be an awesome night. I mean, I need a bit more energy, mind, from my team, but it is going to be an awesome night. All in all, look, everyone's been ill this week. We've had a lot of illness going on and all this stuff. So I get that. I completely get it. But we're in the zone now. We need to crack on. Obviously, a few things I want to speak about tonight. Obviously, the contestants now for the last 4 weeks have been tested with different themes. We've got to really see them push themselves. We've seen people crumble. We've seen people succeed. There's been a mixture of stuff going on. Obviously, one thing we've noticed on time, and I want to point it out online this week, and it's really important for people to know this, with success, when you're successful and when you're doing really well, comes negativity. It does happen, and people need to be aware of this because we're all in this entertainment industry, and you all need to be aware that when you go into this industry, you are going to have it, especially when you're successful. You only got to look at some of the biggest names today, Lady Gaga, Ed Sheeran, they all get it. It's about switching off and focusing on what you do best, and that's really important. On the positive side to that, I do want to give a shout out to Erin with 850,000 views on her performance from last week. So can I have a round of applause for Erin, please? Which of course is remarkable, and you know, like, people need to realise this is what it's about. It's putting a platform and putting a surface there for talent that gives them the option of being seen by more people. And we've seen this success happen over the last few weeks. So it's amazing, guys. Everyone's doing wonderful. And this is positive. Like, I've sat there at home and I've been really, really blessed to see what's actually been created this series. So a big, massive well done to everyone that's taken part, because you're absolutely rocking it, especially when it goes on social media, all right? Tonight, obviously, is a big, tough night, guys, because this is the final theme. This is it. Now we've got to move over to the final showdown where everyone's back on the big stage. And this is where it begins. For me, this is where it begins, because it gets very tight, it gets very tough, and we have got to narrow it down. But I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful night tonight. Idols and inspiration. I'm sure there's going to be some tears. But enjoy it, guys, and let's see what they got to offer tonight, all right?
Let's begin the show.
Kickstarting tonight's show, it's Eloise.
They said you wouldn't make it so far, and ever since they said it, it's been hard. But never mind the night you had to cry, 'cause you had never let it go inside. You work real hard and you know exactly what you want and need. So believe, and you can never give up. You can reach your goals and just start to believe. I believe, I believe, I believe, I will. All of my dreams are real. I gotta dance, dance. That is I believe. Oh, yeah. Never mind what people say. Hold my head high and turn away with all my hopes and dreams. I will believe, even though it seems it's not for me. I won't give up. I'll keep it up, looking to the sky. I will achieve all my needs. I will always believe. I gotta stay. I'm gonna dance. Watch me, watch me, watch me, yeah. Dance. That's why. Oh, I do believe in me. I do believe.
Eloise, I really liked what you did there because you built a story. You started off slow with the beat, and as soon as it kicked in, you obviously went absolutely nuts. But what I like most about you is you're perfectly on beat all the time when you're dancing. You don't miss a beat. Your footwork, I've always complimented your footwork. Your footwork's insane. And you really bring just a lot of excitement, energy to this competition. The only thing I felt then was it was a little bit repetitive towards the end. You're doing a lot of the similar movements with the arms, and I would like to see a bit more diversity there. However, what you did do is you showed off you can dance tremendously well. You're energetic, you're athletic clearly with the way you held yourself then, that core strength. You've got to give a props to that. Well done.
Eloise, I really loved that performance, and I think tonight I definitely seen a lot more passion than I've seen in your other performances. And maybe because you're back to your original dance style and the thing that you love doing, I could really tell that you were inspired by that song and that sort of film that you've seen. I do agree with Declan at points. I don't think it was perfect, but look, you're very young, and for your age, you are such an extremely superb dancer. I think it's right, it's difficult to not only go up there and dance and be on time, but you're having to do this creativity and think, what am I going to do? What am I going to bring? And the fact that at your age you can bring all this together, that's a very, very special skill to have. But yes, I do agree. I think it was a little bit slow at the start. I know it needed to be slower than the actual chorus, but I think you could have put a couple bit more moves in. And I do think it got a little bit repetitive. Again, I agree. But I did like that you put some varied moves in that you haven't done before. The jumping in the air and that sort of work, the body pops, the little kind of personality quirky moves you did. I really enjoyed those. And that skill you done at the dance skill on the floor, I've not seen anything like that in terms of acrobatic style from you. So I think that was really good to add in. You done really well.
I was thinking in my head, oh my God, this is going to take a dance group to make this work because of how much fullness it needed. But you actually done really, really well, more than I expected it to be. And what I loved about this was that you kind of was clever enough to slip back to your street dance vibe. and it worked really well. In fact, out of all the street dances I've seen you do in this process, near the beginning, this was my favourite of yours. I like the fact you added a bit more in the end. It probably did get a little bit more repetitive because the track was quite long. So it was like, oh, waiting, where's it going to go, where's it going to go? But you look the part, the performance worked really, really well for you. I think you've done really well tonight. So well done.
Next, it's Millie.
I'm going to be singing Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. This is because my bamp sadly passed away last Saturday. And this was his favourite song. He used to sing this with my nan all the time. 65 years of marriage, actually. And this song really connects to all of us, and I would like to sing this in honour of him.
Millie, that was fantastic. You took on a very, very strong song, and it fit you very well. Your tone was lovely on it all the way through. I love the little Millieisms you added to it. The runs, you do them superbly well, and this really showcased your voice at its full potential. There's such a strong meaning, and you could see that in the way you were singing. There was a lot of passion, a lot of just dedication to that song, just because it means a lot to you, and it really came through your performance. It was a very intimate performance. I think, honestly, that was sensational. You should be very proud of yourself.
There was absolutely nothing that I didn't love about that performance. I think you look the part. It was so elegant and graceful. And actually, I think stripping back everything is exactly what you needed. It's so hard bringing something like that to Inspired Artist Week. Like, for you to be that vulnerable. And when you said why you were going to do it, I got a little bit worried thinking, oh, I hope she doesn't cry in the middle and it's going to throw you off. You held it so well. And honestly, what a tribute and an honour to your granddad, who would be super proud of what you just done. But on top of that, your vocals were honestly spectacular. It was the best I've ever heard you. By far my favourite performance of yours. yours. And like Declan said, the way that you just, and I say this to you every week, you make a song your own. You completely change it. And although it's the same melody, the way that you move your voice and those little things that you put in there, honestly, I've never heard anything like it. And I will never hear anyone sing that song like that again. I know that. It was spectacular. Well done.
Millie, it's such a blessing. I said this to you last week, to watch your journey. And I was unfolding in this process. And I was watching you again up there. And I was looking and I was thinking, like I did last week, I cannot believe what this process is doing to you. It's turning you into an absolute star. That's what it is doing. I cannot believe, even when you come in and you had this incredible voice and you just throwing it everywhere to the point where to say, and what we've seen you do over the weeks is learn how to really control it and not overcook it and just show off what you can do. You look incredible tonight, by the way. I watched that, and it's the first feeling I've had that this series, where I watched that and I was thinking, that is a Voice Kids audition there, right there in front of me. It really was, Louis. Your identity, I've always said this in previous weeks to people about, it's not just about being a good singer, it's about showcasing your identity, what you offer. You turn that song into a complete different song from the original. If people listen to the original, The Righteous Brothers, and they hear that's something like so unique to you. And it was almost like you just re-released that song as your song. You put your own little runs in there. You moved it in the right place. You didn't overcook it. It was absolutely bang on. And I do want to pick up just one more time that you are 12 years of age. Unbelievable. Millie, honest to God, you've gone and stepped it up again. Again.
Next up, it's Scott.
It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mommy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through her sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen, for she's seen it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools as they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the lawman beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, I wonder if you'll ever know. He's in the best-selling show. Is that life on Mars?
Great song choice. I do like that song. And I did think it suited your voice quite nicely. I could tell your throat's not exactly in the best condition because the top notes were a little bit strained. But I mean, you've got a bad throat, that's gonna happen. But I did like the fact you went for them and you showed off much more projection than you showed in any past performance before this. You really went for it and you really pushed your voice harder than you ever had before. And I think that's admirable, especially considering you got a sore throat. I think you did connect the song very well. You did show a lot of passion when you were singing. My only main gripe there was obviously, the top notes were strained, but it was such a long outro, and you could have done something there, whether that's a little bit of movement, maybe add lib stuff, because you just stood there and it was like, what are we watching now? With a long outro, you just kind of need to do something just to bring it back down, if you get me. But overall, I do think you did showcase your skill set and your voice very well tonight, so well done.
Scott, I think you should be proud of yourself. Look, throughout this entire process, you've really thrown yourself into this and taken on anything we've ever thrown at you. And again, I think you've done extremely well. I think I agree with Declan to an extent with the outro, but I think when I was listening to it, what I was thinking more is, how can we make this current? It is very kind of dated, and there was nothing I felt that you'd done to kind of make it your own, to change it. I know it was cut, but in terms of maybe updating it somehow or putting some sort of movements in there, like Declan said, just to get it more up to speed. Like, I don't think that song as it sounds there would sell in the current market. So it's just about bringing it more interesting now, I think. But in terms of the song choice, the reason why your vocals on it, it was lovely. You know, I can't fault you. I think you showed a lot more range than you have done in other weeks, and I've got to give you credit for that. And like Declan said, there was a lot more projection at times. I hadn't heard your voice so strong as I have tonight. So you did do well, and I want you to be proud of yourself. It's just in terms of the song, I would have liked for it to have been a bit more your own, a bit more updated, that's all.
Scott, it's literally, honestly, I was watching you, I was thinking, I'm just gutted we couldn't manage to have a session this week, because that would have been drastically different. And it was something I was concerned about in the week was the actual pitch of the original song. And I was thinking, this might be a little bit high. And honest to God, watching it, it was too high for you. We needed to bring that down so you could sit comfortable. Once you was at them top notes, it was quite sharp. And I know you're not well, but I think even if you was well, they would be sharp, 100%. I like the fact that you picked this song because it was very unique and it was very creative. I just wish we had a bit more time to really delve in and do the things that song needed. There was a long gap, and I thought maybe repeat the chorus or something like that. But look, this is what it's all about. It's about practice, about testing. You haven't been well this week. You can only do what you can possibly do. So I have to give you credit for that, all right? So well done, Scott. Well done, buddy. Well done, Scott. Well done, buddy.
Up next, it's Billy.
You used to tell me that you loved me once. What happened? What happened? Where is all of this coming from? What happened? What happened? You say I'm crazy and there's nothing wrong. You're lying and you know I know. Baby, what do we become? What happened? We used to never go to bed angry, but it's all we ever do lately. And you turn it away like you hate me. Do you hate me? Do you hate me? Oh, you take this heart, it'll break it all apart. No, this isn't fair. Love me or leave me here. Love me or leave me here. Love me or leave me here. Love me, baby, please. 'Cause I can still be the only one you need, the only one close enough to feel your breathe. Yeah, I can still be the place where you run instead of the one that you're running from. You take this heart, it'll break it all apart. No, this isn't fair. Love me or leave me here. Love me or leave me here. Love me or leave me here.
Billy, that was wow. You were fantastic from start to finish then, and I think that's the hardest you ever pushed your voice and still maintained your composure amazingly well. Most relaxed I've ever seen you. hand movements were going everywhere. You were proper performing to that song, and it's the best we've seen you perform. Vocally, the strongest you've been as well. I mean, that was a really big song, and you did it more than just justice. You made it Billy's song. The way you pushed that note then, you know, the ah, and you brought her up, that was sensational, right back into the chorus. Honestly, I can't fault that. All your vocals were on point and just showcased the best of what Billy can offer. Again, your outfit as well, you present yourself very nice tonight. It's very different from what you usually present yourself. Obviously, you usually like dress more urban, more cool, and now you dress very glam, which is very fit for the song, and honestly, that amount of effort is respected. So well done, that was sensational.
Billy, I've got to be honest, I think this process has done you the absolute world of good. You come in a strong vocalist anyway, but the fact that you've grown every single week, I was looking around the room throughout that whole performance, and I had shivers anyway for the whole time. But even when I looked over at Zoe, a TSC winner, she was bursting with pride. I could see her getting out of her seat and smiling. And honestly, what you've just done genuinely is unbelievable to some people. You do it so effortlessly that if you're not in this industry, you might just think, oh, that was lovely, wonderful singer. Knowing how hard that is to do, honestly, I can't believe at your age you're able to do these things. It is bizarre to me. I gotta be honest, not only was that the moment for you that I've been waiting for, that was my favourite thing of the entire series so far. And the fact that you are doing this now, and you know, we are still halfway, what would you become by the end of this process? Honestly, it's incredible. Well done.
Billy, I don't know what's happened tonight, because you and Millie, guys, these are stars. They're two kids and they're turning into absolute stars. It's amazing to watch. Billy, again, I can't fault you. I'm just picking up what Lily just said and referring back to Millie too. Your identity is soaring, absolutely soaring. And the volume, the thickness in your voice. And again, 12 years of age. Where are these kids coming from? Where are they coming from? Seriously, Billy, and I know the family, Dad, I know everyone's bursting with pride over there, because I'm absolutely bursting here. When I said to you in the week about just letting yourself relax a bit more, you've done it tonight. You absolutely done it, and your voice just flourished, and you went for it, Honest to God, Billy, look, this is a competition. And everyone is wonderful. But if I would be scared in my boots right now, I would be terrified. Smashed it.
And in the first half, it's Paul.
Take this badge from me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. A knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. 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 Mama put my guns in the ground, 'cause I can't shoot them anymore. That cold black cloud is coming down. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Paul, that's the moment in this competition that we've been waiting to see from you. That was you showing your identity further than just an artist doing the pubs and clubs. That was showing you as an artist. And like Joey said, we haven't heard this song covered in Tan Such Cymru. I've never heard that song covered that way. When I saw piano karaoke in Shema, I've never seen a cover like that one. There might be, but I haven't seen it. And I love what you just done right there. You really made the song suit you. Your tone was lovely on it, by the way. You obviously offered a bit more projection as well in areas. You even added a little bit of a slight run there as well. You're probably trying to move your voice and really just test yourself. I was really appreciative of that. You looked very emotional and vulnerable during the song as well, which really just added to the whole performance. The stool and the stand and then just looking emotional and just singing it with such determination, such heart. It really all just came together tonight, Paul, and that is the moment we've been waiting for, so well done.
Paul, what a comeback. I gotta be honest, I think sometimes I'll say these things and they're quite negative comments really, like I did last week. And I did give you quite a lot of feedback last week. And people will say, oh, don't you think you were harsh? No, I don't, and this is why. Because I think sometimes when you give someone a bit of honest critique, this is what happens. And this is what you needed to do this week. It was the least cheesy, commercialised performance I've ever seen from you. It was so raw and emotional. From the second you sat on that stool, it felt like a completely different Paul, straight away before you even started singing. And I'm not saying to do that every week, but in terms of artistry and identity, that was so much better than what we've seen so far. I loved your song choice. I think because it was slow, it gave you that sort of opportunity to really play with your voice and show off the kind of moves you can do. And it just suited you perfectly. I think I've always loved the gruffness in your tone. And when that comes out, I love that huskiness. And I've noticed in the past, you've almost put it on a little bit. This sounded very natural, and it only naturally came out on those higher, more powerful notes. And the rest was very soft and clean and pretty. I just loved it. But I do still think there's more. And don't get me wrong, I think this was your best performance by a country mile. But this is the start for me of what I want to see you progress further on doing. But that was amazing. Well done.
Look, we use this word in terms of we go on, bang on a lot. And we have done over the past few weeks. We banged on a lot about you doing the pub gigs and that. And like I said, we all do it ourselves, and so we know what it's like to switch into that mode and switch into this mode, and tonight you did it, Bat. And honest to God, again, like Lily said, this is probably a small part of where we know you can go, and it really is. That I know there's so much more there. But what you did do tonight, where there was two particular lines where I didn't hear that this week. I didn't hear that you do them sort of runs as much as you did tonight. And you really went for it. I didn't know you had that technicality in it. I didn't even know that was there. And tonight you proved you've got it in you. So don't be frightened of going wild, Pat, because the more technique you show, it shows us that, my God, this guy's got much more than just a really soulful, husky sound. He can do so much more. And tonight we got to see elements of that. This was by far your best performance today. 100% hands down. It sounded like your song, so be really proud, Pat, because this was the way forward. Well done, Paul. Well done, buddy.
Rightio, so we are halfway through the show tonight. Guys, what are you thinking of the first half of the final theme?
I personally think it's been a very sensational evening. I mean, we've seen people really showcase their characters, their identity, really connect with the songs or performance on a very personal level and really just pour out on the table and really showcase the best of their abilities. So I'm very proud of everyone so far.
I gotta be honest, I said at the beginning of the night, this is my favourite week. And this is exactly why, because people just come and pour their heart out and they really show who they are and why they love what they do. I gotta be honest, I think everyone stepped it up this week and we've had a couple of moments, real moments. So yeah, I'm so excited to see what they bring in the second half.
It is amazing so far. What we are seeing is exactly what Lily has picked up, is that people are really putting their hearts into what they're doing, and we're seeing that through dance, through singing. We are seeing it a lot tonight. If I'm honest, I mean, we've only seen half of them so far, as we know, and we got another half coming up. But if I'm honest, that to me is, in terms of their talent, that is the best showcase we've had this series so far. Definitely, I'm seeing so much there. So I'm really excited about the second half to see what the rest of them bring in.
Kickstarting part 2, it's John.
Before they turn off all the lights. I won't read you your wrong or your rights. Time is gone. I tell you good night, close the door. I tell you I love you once more. Time is gone. There it is. I'm not your son. You're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. While you're sleeping, I try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid, it's my turn to chase the monsters. Sleep, lifetime, go and breathe the last word. I can feel your hand on my own. I will be the last one, so I'll leave the light on. Let there be no darkness in your heart. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. While you're sleeping, I try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid, it's my turn to chase the monsters away.
John, that was a beautiful performance. It was such an emotionally charged song. I feel like you really conveyed that well throughout every moment of the song. On top of that, you were on pitch perfectly. Your tone was amazing throughout. You even slipped into your head voice for a moment. And to be honest, when my main worry with you throughout this competition was I felt like you peaked too early with Jealous Guy. This is definitely a great step right back into the direction towards Jealous Guy. I think that was a wonderful performance, a massive step up from last week.
John, that really was a beautiful performance, and I really like what you've done with the song. I love that you picked something a bit more current. It just brings you back up to the current market a little bit. And I really loved the song choice. I think you sung it beautifully. It was so lovely. Honestly, the way you move your voice, and I've said before, the movements and the runs and the way you make it your own are so, so beautiful, and you do it so well. What I enjoyed this week, if I'm honest, what I haven't seen before, as much is like you've used a bit more power and a bit more belt in your voice. You know, you always have used that kind of softer side, which I love, but it's nice to see a bit of grit there tonight. And you've really given a bit more of a full vocal performance. So to be honest, for me, that was my favourite performance of yours so far. I think you've done really well.
John, it really was. And there's no question doubt for me, that was definitely the best performance of yours so far in this series. And again, Jealous Guy was still a wonderful moment we'll always remember, but that has topped it for me now. Which is what you want to be standing out. And what I really loved about this, in terms of everything we've seen so far tonight, that was probably the most vulnerable vocal I've heard so far, and the most sort of like you was crying through it, and you really, really got to connected with that, and I could really hear it. So I don't know how you was visualizing that then or whatever, so, but whatever you was doing, you was singing with your heart, and it was pouring through how you was singing it. You was gentle with the song, you treated it with how it needed to be treated. It was absolutely bang on. Honest to God, John, by far your best performance today, buddy.
Up next, it's Trinity.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah.
Yeah, so Idol and Inspiration. What are you going to sing for us all?
Piece by Kelly Clarkson.
This is an emotional song, this is. Very emotional. Is there a reason why you picked this, or is this something you wouldn't want to talk about? Or?
I've picked this song, like I've always had my family. I've always had my auntie by my side, and I've always had my mum, like my cousins, like brothers and sisters to me. But like, through like my childhood, I've always wanted a like father connection, but addiction took over him. So I gained that bond with my uncle instead, which not only is it like destroying him, my father, it's also destroying most important people to like around him. So I thought this song would go very well.
It's beautiful. Breathe, take it in, and you just pour your heart out there, all right?
It's all I remember is your love. Walking towards the airport, leaving my soul in your past. I travel 1,500 miles to see you. I begged you to warn me, but you didn't want to. But piece by piece, he collected me up off the ground where you abandoned things. Piece by piece, he filled the holes that you burned in me. At 6 years old, you know, he never walked away. He never asked for money. He takes care of me. He loves me. Piece by piece, he restored my faith that a man can be kind and a father should stay. Piece by piece, piece by piece, I fell far from the tree. I would never leave her like you left me, and she will never have to wonder why. Because unlike you, I'm gonna put her first. You know, he'll never walk away. He'll never break her heart. He'll take care of things. He'll love her piece by piece. He restored my faith that a man can be kind and a father should be great. Piece by piece, piece by piece.
That was amazing. I mean, you could see the emotion right there from the get-go, and even in your facial expressions, some moments seemed like you were really just, at the start, being very fiery with it, and then you obviously brought it straight back down. It's nice, peaceful. You just felt, it just seemed like you were hurt. You can clearly see that it means a lot to you, this song, and it really, you know, you can relate to it very well, which I love that you brought that into the performance. You present yourself amazingly tonight. And to be honest, I think that's the best you've been vocally, in my opinion, throughout the show. It showcased a lot of different elements of your voice. I loved when you went up to your head voice. It was just beautiful, so well done.
Trinity, that was so emotional. I've got to be honest, that's the closest I've come to tears tonight, and I refuse to cry. But I was very, very close, I'll be honest, and I didn't look at your family because I'll go. But that was so raw and pure, and you could just tell you were pouring your story out there. Even when you put that bit more grit into the second verse, it was like, no, I'm telling you, I'm mad at you for doing this to me. But you know what? I'm so glad that you've brought that here and that you can kind of express those emotions in that way. Like, you are brave, you are so beautiful, you are so worthy, and no matter what's happened in your life to make you stand here, it's got you here. And you know what? You thank yourself for that, all right? Because you would deserve this. I did notice a little crack, and I think it's just because you were getting a little bit upset. And it is hard when you're pouring that much emotion in and that much vulnerability to keep yourself composed. But I got to be honest, that's the most of your personality I've seen up here so far. And for that, I give you so much credit. It was a stunning performance, and I absolutely adore your voice. Well done.
Trinity, what you've done tonight and what you did in that couple of minutes then was more than just coming up here in a singing competition and dancing competition and everything, and just doing what everyone needs to do. What you actually did was really, really brave of you to do, because even the way you were singing that then, and this is why the breaks and that made nothing to me, because that was vulnerability coming through. That was you naturally feeling that song. And yeah, it is something you've got to learn how to compose and things like that. But my God, for you to do that, we've got to remember the girl coming into this with no experience properly, and coming into this 16 years of age, and you go up there and you sing with that much experience in life. And I want to give you something, because I was actually in Bargoed this week, and people are raving about you. I wanted to know that, because I've had a few people coming up to me while I was there, and they were going, "Oh my God, I can't believe Trinity's voice. Oh my God, I can't believe Trinity." So people are listening to you and what you were doing in this, because so many people are saying how much they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe she could sing like that," and stuff. So you're really on the right path in terms of people getting to know what you can do. Like I said, this was an emotional moment. I'm surprised I haven't started bawling, because there was a slight point. I was like, "Whoa, Joe, drink your water, drink your water." You connected to that in a way that is not easy for anyone to do. And you did that for us tonight there, and we all got to witness you just wear your heart on your sleeve, and we could hear that through your voice. And to be honest with you, everyone goes through things in life, Trin. Look, it makes you stronger. And I look at you there, right, and I see a very strong 16-year-old young lady that's absolutely stunning, that's got the world going for her. That's the positives in life. And you live with that and you run with it. Well done. Well done.
Next up, it's Gerwin.
Second song mentioned you were all alone. I could feel the trouble coursing through your veins, and now I know it's got a hold. Just a phone call left unanswered had me sparking up. These cigarettes won't stop me wondering where you are. Don't let go. Keep a hold. If you look into the distance, the house upon a hill, guided like a lighthouse. It's a place that you could safe to feel like grace, 'cause we've all made mistakes. If you've lost your way, and I will leave the light on. I will leave the light on, yeah. I will leave the light on. I will leave the light on, yeah. I will leave the light on. Look into the distance, the house upon a hill, guided like a lighthouse. It's a place where you feel safe to feel like grace, 'cause we've all made mistakes. If you lost your way, and I will leave the light on. I will leave the light on, yeah. I will leave the light on. I will leave a light on. And I will leave a light on.
That was fantastic. I want to start with that. I do want to start by giving you credit, just like Joey did, because last week you sang with laryngitis, and now you're singing through another illness. The fight in you, we can't ever doubt that, because you were full of fight, you were full of heart, and for that I commend you. The song was a lovely choice, and your voice set up very well on it. The only issue I had was there was a slight timing issue at the start, but then you got into the chorus, and there was smooth runnings from then, and I think you obviously just figured out the melody and just got with it. So I commend you for that, for fixing the mistake immediately. On top of that, that's the most projection I think we've heard from you as well. And you really just poured your heart there. You were showing power, determination, and your message as well is a message I think a lot of people can relate to. And I think it's beautiful that you used this song to symbolise that. And I think it was just a fantastic performance. You've done amazingly, so well done.
Gerwyn, well done. I mean, I had to have a chuckle to myself when Joey was saying, you know, how brave you've been this week. Because not even 24 hours ago we were texting each other. We're both in A&E. We've been admitted. Should we meet for a coffee?
Yeah.
So, to be honest, I had to have a bit of a chuckle because how you can come out and do that is just, it's incredible. I think that was your best performance, in all honesty. I loved the song choice, and when you said what you were going to do, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, only because it's such an earthy, gritty kind of song. That's just how the original artist sings it, and you're quite clean with your vocals. So I was like, oh, how's this going to sit? Is it going to sound too pretty when it's meant to be quite raw, you know? But you've done it so well, and you've done that quite a lot throughout this competition. Picked songs whereby we're all thinking, this ain't gonna work, and you make it work. And I don't know how you do it, but you do. I love the breakdown at the end. Like, the way that you kind of worked with this song, I think was very good this week in making it your own. The way that you've kind of took it up and then you brought it right back for that last line, which I absolutely loved. It just showed a lot more control, I think, than what we've seen from you in the past. And yeah, I just thought it was an absolutely phenomenal performance. I really enjoyed it. Well done.
Look, you were fighting through this with all that's been thrown on at you the last couple of weeks. You're fighting and fighting and fighting. But look, let's come back to your voice. Your voice is absolutely wonderful. Your tone is wonderful. What we are seeing through this process is you really, really start to tweak your voice in different places. And again, I want to say this was my favourite of yours today. Not because it was perfect, because I wanted you to actually go up on the bridge instead of sing it down. If you look into that, but I wanted you to go up. But it took nothing away from it. I would have liked to see that. But in terms of the actual song and how you built it and when you sang them choruses, but it was 100% still, for me, my favourite of yours so far today. So you're definitely on the right path. You picked really clever with this choice, because we haven't really heard you do, apart from the audition, the modern stuff is, we've got a bit more classic with stuff, and to see you do that really got to me to sit here and say, yeah, I'm in love with his voice. It's incredible. So just keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully you're going to be better. If you are through to the next round, fingers crossed, you're going to be none of these worries in front of you and just solely focus on what you need to do with your song. But it was definitely your best choice so far today. Well done.
Ending the show, it's Erin.
Hiya, Erin, how are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Yeah? You're looking really, really stunning for this performance. Idols and inspiration. Tell us all. What have you picked for us?
Warrior by Demi Lovato.
Any particular reason why you've picked this?
So in the past, I went through a bad past where I was really low and I just didn't want to be there anymore. So I used to self-harm to get out of bed. And now I'm here today. So.
Erin, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay, all right? You can do it. Breathe. Try not to focus too much in what's going on in your mind, more on the song, all right? Just breathe. Breathe now, couple of minutes. You just sing with that beautiful voice, all right? Take your time.
Chest
Erin, you should be very proud of yourself out there because you kept your composure and you sung the song beautifully. First of all, that's the most on pitch you've been throughout this competition. You didn't go off pitch once, at least not that I heard. On top of that, that song is very easy to appear shouty. There was none of that. Your mic control was on point. You brought your head back when you needed to, and you really kept it from sounding shouty. Your tone was beautiful throughout. You used your vibrato very nicely through the verses. I honestly can't fault that performance. It's the best performance to date. You should be amazingly proud of yourself, okay?
Yeah, Erin, this is a really tricky one in the sense of your reasons for doing this. It is uncomfortable. I'll be honest, it does feel that way. It's so hard. You shouldn't feel like that at your age. And I don't know if it's maybe the times that we're living in, and it's not right. And I don't know why you ever felt that way. And I can only say that here you are safe and you are supported, always. So if you ever feel like that, you just speak to any single one of us, all right? And I know it's been a bit of a tough week for you on social media. You've had a couple of comments and things made. Look, it's going to happen. And it's hard. It is hard, but that's what happens, okay, in this industry. You've got to be strong and you've got to just think, they're just jealous. They're so jealous because they can't sing like you. That's all it is. And I promise you, you've got to, if this helps you, you just got to stick at it and keep going. You're only ever going to get better. And look how much you've grown throughout this competition already. In terms of tonight, I think you've done extremely well. I mean, you look uncomfortable up there, to be honest. You know, you're shaking and it looks like it's been a difficult week for you. But the way that you handled that and the emotion you brought, it was very vulnerable. And I agree with Declan, it's the cleanest I've ever heard you sing, to be honest. Vocally, I think that was the best I've ever heard you. It's the best you've ever done. So you need to be proud of that performance and you need to be proud of yourself and where you are now. Because honestly, that was one of the best things that I've seen from you. And I just hope that you keep this mindset now because you really are on the path to success, I promise.
I don't even want to talk, Erin, to be honest with you, because this subject is so close for me.
You're amazing as well.
People don't realise I get bullied every day and nobody would know a thing. I've been bullied for 10 years and nobody knows nothing because I shut my mouth and carry on.
Look who you are now.
Because of the industry I'm in and you're in, people hate success. No, and they shouldn't. Not everyone. But people who want what you have and you haven't got and they haven't got will bully and manipulate and jealousy. And I deal with this on a daily basis. And when you came to me the other day and you said, you know, that one comment upset you, that got to me. And I knew if I didn't shut it off, I would have snapped. Because no reaction is the best reaction. And this goes for everyone, all right? Something I've learned over the years is no reaction is the best reaction. Because them bullies watch me every day on you. They're watching me now. They try to cause havoc in my life, but they haven't got no control. No control anymore. They just do what they got to do in the background. Joey this, Joey that, Joey's this, Joey that. I just leave them to it. You know, I don't react to them. But the reason why that hit me then is because I'm watching you and I know a little bit more about what you dealt with. And I instantly connected. And that's why it was hard for you to get up there and do that. Because you was wearing your heart on your sleeve. All right? In terms of the performance, it weren't perfect vocally, but what can we expect? That for me was still your best performance you've shown us this series because of the courage it took for you to do that and the fact that even if you was fully confident with that, it would have sounded incredible. So, Erin, that was definitely your best performance. But please, I need you to take from this, and the same with anyone in this room, when anyone's watching, look, the entertainment industry is not all positive. There is a lot of negative out there. This is something I've strived on for 10 years for different bullying charities and whatever else, is pushing against it. And let me assure you now, even though that we see it today, especially in schools, the industry has come a long way in 10 years, and I will keep pushing and pushing and pushing until every single bully is so below every other positive person. I will keep doing that till the day I die, and that's going to keep happening.
Right, we're at the end of the night now. Everybody's performed, all the contestants. It's going to be quite a difficult decision for you all, guys. How are you feeling? Are you feeling emotional? Is everything your heart as much as mine?
Took the words right out of my mouth, Kaylee. It's been an emotionally charged evening, and that's for lack of a better term. Every contestant has come out and they've shown why they deserve to be here. They've shown fight. They show determination, dedication to this competition and to life in the music industry, and I think that's commendable, and everyone should be amazingly proud of themselves. It's been a sensational evening and everyone stepped up massively, so it's just been a great evening despite being emotionally charged.
Yeah, I feel the same. I mean, it's a tricky one, isn't it? It's been such a great night, but it's been so upsetting. I've loved what everyone's brought, I've got to be honest. I think what more can we ask for than for them to connect with this theme and really show us what inspires them to do what they do. And I really do think everyone's put their hearts on the line tonight. And it's inspiring to watch, to be honest with you. I think it helps us to kind of reconnect with music and why we do what we do. And it's to help these people, it's to help these artists become the best they can be. And we can only do that when we know why they want to be there. And I've seen that from everyone tonight, I've got to be honest. It's been really tough making this decision, it really has.
I mean, look, it's a themed week, and what we've asked everyone to do tonight is exactly the reason why I kept this theme till last, because of what it can do. It really opens up people's hearts and is very vulnerable. And as we saw tonight, there was a lot of connecting to the songs. And for us, we just had a chat downstairs. In terms of the talent itself, this is definitely the best night we've had so far. So that's a round of applause for everyone that's performed tonight. And last week, everyone remembers, last week it was like a raving yard. It was lots of high energy, lots of fun, lots of that sort of stuff, which we expect from disco and dance. This week, it is idols and inspiration. It is about connecting. And we got to see that tonight because even I fell apart, you know? But it is important, guys. And I know I just ate that once in the last comment. It is important to remember, bullying isn't good and it is a growing subject. And for us as a platform, is something that's close to our hearts and is something that we fight against. And we hope that everyone that joins Music Wales over the years and we see it a lot, don't we? Over the last 10 years, where people have come through this network and they've joined the network in and after the process. You know, this network is against bullying highly, and we will not tolerate it one little ounce. And like I said, is unfortunate that it is an entertainment platform, and as people's profiles grow and the more people see you on the internet, you will have people picking. But it's about shutting off and focusing on what you can do. Never, ever, ever, ever. It's about hardening up, and you're all got it to do that. So to all the youngsters that are dealing with it in school, you can do it, right? You just, like I said to a few who downstairs just now, shake their hand and say thank you and carry on. That's all you got to do. If somebody got an opinion about you, that's their opinion. Whether it's nice or not, that's their opinion. Trust me, if you can get comfortable with that pattern, bullying will never, ever bother you again. And eventually they'll stop because they won't have a reaction out of it. All right? So just try that pattern and see how it goes. Sorry for going off on one again, but we was talking about bullying. But yeah, what about you, Kale? Because you fell apart over there.
It was a very emotional.
No, guys, let's all smile. That's what we need to do is smile. Because at the end of the day, they're here showcasing themselves, doing what they do best. And look, this platform, and like what I've said in previous weeks and tonight I mentioned it, we are witnessing the birth of stars. Yeah. So who cares what anybody thinks on the outside? Nobody cares. Shrug them off. We're on it. We're on it. And that's all it takes.
It has been a fantastic night, and it does take true strength to put your heart, your soul, and everything on the line. And I think everyone tonight deserves the massive pat on the back.
Well done, guys.
So we've got a little bit of a treat now before the results. We've got our team member Sibel giving us.
Just remember, guys, that you are very beautiful and so talented, and people will be jealous. And just keep doing your thing, because you are here for a reason, all of you.
In no particular order, the first person we've agreed to put through to the top 8 is Billy. Alright, in no particular order, the next person going into the top 8 and into the final showdown is Paul. Well done, Paul. Alright, next going through is Gerwin. Going through to the top 8 and into next week's final showdown is Erin. Alright then, joining them in next week's top 8 is John. Alright then, in no particular order again, going through to the top 8 is Trinity. Alright then, again, no particular order, into the top 8 and into the final showdown is Millie. All right, guys, so I'm going to quickly come to Declan and Lily to speak with our 2-year. Obviously, there's only one more position available in the top 8, but I'm sure everyone agrees we've got 2 wonderful talents here in front of us. I'm going to come over to Dec first so you can have a chat with them before we give that final result, guys. All right, so Dec, over to you.
First of all, I'm going to come to Eloise. So, Eloise, your journey so far has been tremendous. You came in here a street dancer, and then out of nowhere threw contemporary at you. And what did you do? You took it on, and you actually started getting pretty good at it. I mean, I have no doubt you'll get even better at it if you continue learning the style and you'll implement it in other dances. And I know, regardless of what happens here, outside this competition, you have great success in the dance world, and you're going to go a lot of places. So I think you've done amazingly well. Scott, I'm going to come to you next. Throughout this competition, you've tested and tested and tested yourself. You took on different songs each time, none that really sat with the other. It was always a different song, and you've showcased that you can take on pretty much any style. You're very versatile. You've got a lovely tone to your voice, and I know you're in a band as well, and I think your band's gonna have great success outside of this at Port Talbot. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. So honestly, both of you have a place in Music Wales all the way through. You're part of the family now, and I wish you both the best, okay?
I just want to start by reiterating really how talented you both are. And to be honest, it's such a close season. Like, it's mad that you're both even up there. But at the end of the day, it is a competition, and the standard is very, very high this season. Eloise, I liked what you done tonight, I gotta be honest. I think the way that you took it back to your original roots and done the sort of street stuff, it suited you well. There was just elements, like I said in my comments earlier, where I think it could have been a bit fuller, that's all. And especially considering that's your style, I just really wanted a bit more. But you definitely delivered, and you've done very well, and I want you to be proud of what you've done tonight, all right? Scott, it's the same with you, if I'm honest. I think this is all growth, it's all experience, it's getting yourself vocally stronger all the time, and sometimes all you need is a bit more time. I think what you've done again tonight, fabulous. Your vocals are really starting to sit now on songs, and we've found that you're so versatile, and you really just put your mind to whatever we throw at you. I just think in terms of both of you, it's experience and it's knowledge, and it's just building and building and building. And unfortunately, I just think there are some people here that just have a bit more control over their sort of voices and what they do. But honestly, you've both done very well tonight, and you should both be so proud of yourselves.
I mean, yeah, of course, everyone knows it's a competition, and we've got to have a result to each show. But when I look at you both there, it's really, really true. Like, we need to just establish a minute in just how far you've both come, Eloise and Scott. Like, we went through all these applications a few months ago, and not only was you selected for this process because we saw something, you've actually come a long way between the auditions to now, making it into the top 9. And so that in itself is a success. That is a success. It is a competition, and it's a very difficult competition because of all of you and your standard. But we have had to make that decision, and I want to just, first of all, before I make this decision, what we've all agreed on downstairs, I just want to say to you both, take it with pride and enjoy it, because at the end of the day, you've both had experiences, Eloise and Scott, you've both grown through us, and I'm sure everyone agrees in the room that it's still lovely to see, no matter where you are or how far you're growing, it's still nice to see talent coming through. And can they both have a round of applause for that, guys? Either way, this is an happy moment, and this is how we need to look at it, because you're both joining a network that is willing to be there no matter what after the show. We are there for you. Anything you need, mum, dads, they only got to contact us and say, can we do this? Can we do some work here? And we will help as much as possible. All right? You both had wonderful journeys, but the final spot going in to the top 8, as agreed from us, is Eloise. Well Well done, Eloise. We're going to quickly talk to Scott. Guys, can we please have a massive round of applause for Scott? And I'd like to say something briefly to him, right? Scott, I'm going to come to Jack to say something to you.
Scott, you've got the top 9. You've done tremendously well, and you're gonna have success after this. Just keep pushing because you're growing all the time. Well done.
Scott, I can only echo that, really. I absolutely adore your personality. I love the way you come across on stage, and I really genuinely don't want you to give up. You just need a little bit more experience. Just keep pushing, keep doing exactly what you've been doing. I promise you, you'll go far.
Scott, you know what this has been an interesting process for you, all right? And watching you even in rehearsals and seeing you open up to different styles and techniques. And that's something I wanted to take from this. I wanted to not be frightened of exploring further and further. If there's anything you could take from this process, you take that, hang on, yeah, I don't know back. I'll play with more styles. I'll explore my voice more. Because what we have seen is the fact that you've done that this series, especially last week. What a wonderful performance, buddy. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone, the family agree that last week's performance, the way you came out and just relaxed with him more, it was amazing to see, and it was a pleasure for all of us to see that. So please take that with your stride. I think the reason why you've kind of ended up here tonight, and it's really important to know, is because, like has been said in previous weeks, you're still developing vocally to do. And as you saw tonight, including yourself, let's be honest, everyone come out and owned it tonight. It was a good night. And that's you too, Scott, right? So please believe in what you can do. You know what you can do. I don't even doubt that you're going to continue to do this. You're into this band situation. You've got it all going. Anything you need or Mum needs, any advice you need in future, you only got to message me, all right? You only got to message me. I'm there to support you in your career as much as you want, right? Other than that, thank you so much for being a part of the series. Well done, buddy. Well done, Scott.
Next week on Talent Search Cymru.
That is the moment we've been waiting for, so well done.
When you give someone a bit of honest critique, this is what happens.
This was by far your best performance to date.
That was so much better than what we've seen so far.
It's the final showdown.
It's exactly what you needed.
I cannot believe what this process is doing to you.
What a tribute and an honour to your granddad, who would be super proud of what you just done.
That is a Voice Kids audition there.
With special guests and our first red carpet event. Who will make it to the quarterfinals?